How are you doing? Well, I hope. Today we're going to be talking about Commander Master spoilers. If you want to see a bunch of this product get opened, subscribe to the channel. We're definitely going to be opening some collector boxes. I'm undecided about what I'm going to do with the Commander decks. I might open one or two. We'll see about all of them. I don't know how much of what I'm doing, but we're going to do something cool. And I'm going to keep y'all up to date on the Commander Master spoilers. So if you care about that at all, please subscribe. If you don't, do your thing. Anyway, we're going to be talking about today's. Archfiend of Despair is an interesting card because I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is like a $30-$40 card. So that's a pretty big deal that they're reprinting this. And the foil is like, I'm sure the foil multiplier won't be that insane on this, but this is a card a lot of people like. And that's something with Commander that is very cool. If people like it, it doesn't matter how powerful it is. When it comes to standard modern cards, their power is the only thing that matters. But if it's a Commander card, that price is up there, I promise you. So other than that, there's nothing really to talk about here that I know of. Braids, they reprint this way more than they should. I don't know if the avatars, these are good. Wretched Confluence, that means they're doing, I'm sure, that means they're doing the Confluence cycle. So that'll be good. Other than that, it's commons. And Neheb the Eternal, this is like a $11 mythic. Nothing too crazy. Extraplanar Lens, this is a very good card. This is a very good card. So that's always nice to see this get a reprint because there isn't a lot of like monocolored push strategies. There's a lot of decent strategies that use monocolored, especially mono blue, because you can return a lot of things to people's hands. You don't necessarily need a removal. You just have to beat them in tempo. But there's not as much monocolored synergy throughout the years that you would think. And I think that's really interesting. And I hope that that's something they push in the future for Commander. This Magus of the Wheel art is beautiful. By the way, I just got to point that out. Hellkite Charger, Sower of Discord, Savage Beating. Savage Beating isn't that much, is it? I think Savage Beating is a bad mythic. Oh, wow. I'm just wrong. $20. Interesting. Grand Abolisher is like a $20-$30 card. It's pretty cool. Especially in the rare slot. Mystic Confluence. Gotta love that. Champion's Helm. This is a Timmy card. It's a card that's not that powerful, but a lot of people love. And that's something I think we're going to see a lot of in Commander Masters. An expensive card that just so many people want and cherish. Like it's 4 mana to give something +2/+2 and hexproof. We're not even going to say it has to be legendary because whatever. It's like that's exactly. It's not that good. The creature has to be legendary. So even 4 mana to give something +2/+2 is not that powerful. But this card pushes a decent price tag. Oh, is it? I forget TCG player is pedantic like that, and you have to do apostrophe. Yeah, pretty decent. Maybe I was thinking about this one for like the borderless fancy version. But yeah, I guess people are trying to sell it because they're reprinting it. Decently priced card. Decently priced card. Was Ob Nixilis and Duretti in the same Commander product? I don't think they were. I don't think they were in the same Commander product. But we get Planeswalkers coming back. Duretti is 2 cents, so no one cares. Cyclonic Rift. Banger rare. Everyone needs this to be reprinted, I'm sure. Maybe people aren't happy about it, but I just like when they reprint expensive cards. They sort of overdo it in reprinting the same cards like the Eldrazi Titans. I'm really hoping the Eldrazi Titans aren't in here just because there's other mythics that need it. And I'm going purely off price. And you can argue that the Eldrazi Titans are so expensive, X amount of dollars. But they're in every master set. Like they were in the last master set. There's other cards that need printing. Especially Mana Crypt. If Mana Crypt isn't in Commander Masters, I'm going to blow a gasket. I'm going to lose my mind. But anyway, I don't care about uncommons. I'm not even going to bother. This is a decent dragon, I think. Heroic Intervention is a very powerful card. Finale of Devastation with a really cool dinosaur-themed art. Finale of Devastation is like a $40 card. Finale of Dev? Yeah. Oh, no. Oh. It's like 30 bucks. I wouldn't be mad about that. Obscuring Haze pretty much confirms my suspicions about the Fierce Guardianship Deflecting SWAT being in here. So that's pretty nice. Kindred Dominance, I don't think has a price tag, but I like the Slivers fighting the Dragon art. That's pretty cool. The Immortal Sun is a decently priced card. Morphon. It's more fun. I'll see myself out. I'm pretty sure this is the red Confluence. Yep. Firely Confluence. Torrential Gearhulk. So, I don't know the price tag of the other Gearhulks, but maybe that means we get that cycle. They're doing a lot of cycles. They're doing a lot of cycles in this. And Yargle and Deadly, we've officially hit all of the new ones. Interesting. Trying to keep things short. It's a reprint set. We don't have to dissect new cards. We all know what old good cards do. But we're sort of going to look now at... I also looked this up. 35 mythic rares are going to be in this set. Maybe I should have did this first, but if you're here, you're a trooper. There are going to be 35 mythic rares. If you don't count, because I don't know if this counts the commanders from the commander decks. I don't know. However, if they do not, there's about 20 mythic rares we have not seen. And from the mythics we have seen, even the bad ones aren't terrible. So that's very interesting. That's a very interesting dynamic. Assuming the commander deck commanders count, although I think that would be kind of poop. And I think they should have did 40 mythic rares. There's about 16 mythic rares left. One of which can very well be Force of Will, Mana Crypt, a whole bunch of goodies. And with 135 rares, that's insane because we've seen time and time again between Grand Abolisher, Cyclonic Rift, I think Star of Extinction has a decent price tag, Heroic Intervention. We've seen that the rare slot is just as... it can be just as expensive as the mythic slot. So 135 rares can really... this will really make or break the set. I'm optimistic, though. I think that they sort of let it cool off. You know, they started out with bangers. They started out with bangers with these new commanders, and Jeweled Lotus, Capture of Jing Zhao is like a $300 card. Ur-Dragon was approaching 100. So they started off with some hits. So I think today they sort of just let it cool off. They're like, show them Archfiend of Despair. You know, show them Extraplanar Lens. Cyclonic Rift, they roll their eyes. But but I'm optimistic looking forward. I think with 16 to 20 mythics yet to be spoiled, maybe I'm wrong by one or two, don't sue me. But 16 to 20 mythics left to be spoiled, I'm not going to bother counting the rares. That's a lot of valuable product. Potentially. Did they show us all the best cards so far? I doubt it. I bet the last day they're going to show us Mana Crypt, Force of Will. One or the other. But obviously it should be Mana Crypt. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, subscribe if you want this kind of stuff and you want to see some box openings. I'm very excited for this product. Commander is my blood, along with collecting. So let's hope we get some textured foils going for very pretty prices. One sold for $600 today. Someone has a bullish feeling on this. Watch this be like we look back at this and it's like $2,000, something nuts. But all right, y'all. Oh, I got it 10 minutes. Just in time. But I hope y'all have a good night. And just keep doing your thing, man. Appreciate you being here.